Well, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Just doing a quick update video here of the 1/500 scale Into Darkness JJPrise, and finally got the rib painted and put back on, and got the two halves together, and got them puttied and sanded. Now you can see I'll take in and got real nice seams there. So tomorrow I'm gonna go through and do some touch-up paint on all this. Paint these back here, the base coat, and get them put on. Get them painted, and got the lenses put on and everything. Got them. What I did is I kind of doing a different thing from everybody else. Everybody else was using the pieces that come, the decals that come in with the sheet. What they did is they put the light board in there and then put the decal sheet on, and to kind of give it that black look. So what I did is, instead of doing that, I decided to take some clear black and kind of tint these globes on the Bussard collectors, and it kind of actually looks real good. So got still got a little bit of sanding work to do down here on the bottom of where the dorsal area set down on top of the ship. Got most of the putty work done on the bottom now, just waiting for that to dry, and in the morning tomorrow sometime I'll come out here and sand. Excuse me. So what I'll do is I'll turn it on for you now, and you can see there everything looks all nice and clean. Also, I finally got the deflector dish put on and ready to go. It's all nice. It's finished up now, and that one was kind of hard to figure out how to get the lighting on and out. So I did the best I could to get it, lit all the way around. So I drilled 3 holes and put some 3mm bulbs in there. And right now, with the camera, the light's washing out the camera's washing out the blue light, so it's overexposing those lights. So in person it doesn't look like this. So but in person, I mean, it looks really nice. So what I'll do now is I'll turn the lights off and show you what it looks like in the dark. So here we go. Well, there you can see it. The lights are shining through beautifully on this. Got all the blues put in, all the blue lights, the blue glass that need to be put in. Everything looks extremely well. So tomorrow I'm gonna be going through and like I said, doing the touch-up painting on it and getting it ready for masking. So there we have it. And like I said, right now this camera is going to overexpose the Bussard collector. So what I'll do is I'll slow them down for you one time here, and then I'll slow them down again, and then one more time after that. So it's coming together very, very well. And speed them back up again, and right here's the rib that I got finished. And like I said, all the lights from the Bussard collectors are going to kind of overexpose all this right now. So there's what the rib looks like. I don't know if it's going to clear up or not, but got those lights coming through there real nice. Got those tertiary, the ambient light coming through the top of the rib right there. Got the ambient light coming in through the blue lenses right there. So I'll take you around and show you the deflector dish. Like I said, right now it's going to overexpose. The camera's going to overexpose, but when it's in the dark, it looks really, really nice. So that's where we're at on that, folks. And just kind of quick update on my client's kit bash. Got all the got it finally primed, got the pieces put on, the new bridges put on. He had ordered from I'm thinking Federation Models, I think this came from. I'm not sure. No, this came from Dell over at Multiverse Models, and these are resin pieces here. So I drilled out a hole here for a strobe, and I got a hole drilled out here in the front. Like I said before, I'm going to have to go through there and kind of fill that in with putty and kind of re-drill that once it dries. But here's where the piece is, and got it all puttied in and primed, and it's ready for, you know, to be put together. I'm still working on trying to rescribe the lines here a little bit, but got them light blocked and on the inside there with some flat black. What I did is to light block this is what I did is I used some gray primer and let that put a couple of coats of gray primer on that, and both halves, and then I put a couple of coats of flat black to use as a light blocker, and then after that I put a couple of coats, three coats of gloss white, so it's gonna have that sheen to it, so whenever the lights come through, it's gonna bounce. Those lights are gonna bounce off really well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some. I'm thinking about putting in maybe a couple of rows of LED strip tape here, and then on the bottom, kind of doing the reverse to where it looks like a, you know, A on the top and then an A on the bottom, and then on the bottom here, I'm probably going to here I've got. If you remember, he wanted this piece right here came from the 1/1000th scale USS Excelsior. So what I'm doing is he wanted this on here as an added piece. There's going to be those two blue lenses right there. So what I'm going to do to light those, I'm going to probably use it as ambient lighting in here to kind of light this whole area back here, because if you remember in the movie, all this around the shuttle bay doors had a little bit of a blue glow. So I'm going to put a piece of LED, a piece of strip styrene across there, and add a couple of blue LEDs in there to kind of give this area a blue glow. So what's going to be fun is getting the lights, the strobes in here, and I'm not for sure whether or not the bottom is going to get it, because there's going to be a another part of the hull that comes across here, so we'll see where that goes. So, but that's where that's at, and should be getting ready to start laying in the lighting for this in a next day or two, and go from there. So until then, guys, we'll keep you updated on the JJPrise. Next day or two, I should be starting to lay down the masking for the saucer section. So we'll do a video series on that, and then kind of start at the top and work our way down. So top, go from the top to bottom and front to back. The hardest parts are going to be the nacelles, because there's quite a bit to do on those, but this should be pretty nice. And I've been thinking about this and kind of looking at pictures on the internet. Most of the coloration for the Aztecing on this ship is the iridescent blue, with a few shots of gold in there, and I'm probably going to put a little bit of green and a little bit of red in there, not a whole lot on throughout the ship. So we'll keep you updated on that, and keep you updated on the progress. And until then, we'll talk to you later. Have a good evening.